Hey everybody, this is Ron Parr, Parr for the course. We're here at Jabara Airport, and American Kodiak brought a Kodiak 100 Series 2 in for a little demo flight. Eamon Donovan came up representing American Kodiak for us today, and we're getting ready to go check it out. Amy, you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the Kodiak?
Sure, yeah. Eamon Donovan, American Kodiak down in Denton, Texas. Phone number 940-800-8022 if you ever want to reach out. Yeah, we're about to hop in the 2019 Kodiak Series 2. Just ready to go, and we're excited to be here.
Good deal. I tell you what, it's a little cold today. When we were at the fly-in, when I was talking to Daniel, he was telling us and bragging about how well that air conditioner worked.
Oh, yeah.
It may have worked too well because it's lowered the temperature. Now we want to make sure that the heater system works good in this plane because it's in the single digits today.
That's right.
So
yeah.
anyway, come join us. We're going to have a great flight, hopefully. Be the first time I've ever flown a turboprop. Yeah. Actually be anything bigger than a 182 I've ever flown, so it's going to be a big step up for me. Okay, and also with us today is your pilot.
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Okay, and he's going to be giving me a whole lot of pointers, I hope, and then let us kind of get kind of the feel for it, and we'll take a few little videos, maybe even run over to Stearman and eat some lunch today.
So
that always works for me. You know about us, it's always about the food. So anyway, we're going to go out and check out the Kodiak and take her for a spin.
On the seat,
right here.
fore and aft is on the outboard or the inboard, depending on whether you're getting in or not. So right now, we just
that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And then it's got good height.
and once you close the door, and you can also go up and down here.
Okay.
And something I didn't know until just the other day when I brought one back from San
I'll
Diego,
wait till you're done.
you actually have a recline, and it's on both sides too, so you can recline the seats on the long flights and so forth.
Cool deal.
But go ahead and hop
That
in.
wind
I'll do
is
one
blowing
final
in
walk
here.
around.
All righty.
I'll get you in.
I got it.
All right. Tom, where's your flight bag?
I put it in the bag back there.
Okay, let me get you.
That's a very good thing.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
All right. Do you want to move, Janis?
I'm just
Or
going
you
to get
do
the
that bag real
iPad
quick?
out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to hop up here and let's see behind Ron here.
Ron, you have your headset?
No.
Do you want yours?
Yeah, because he'll probably want his.
We actually have two of those bows up here.
Okay,
So, yeah,
6 of one, half dozen of the
I
other.
just
Whichever
don't
one you
wear
guys
theirs,
wanna
so I don't
Yeah,
get
we
mine
can just wear theirs instead of dragging ours out. Unless this is his. Is this yours?
No, came with the plane.
Okay.
Now, will it automatically record, Ron? If I have full flight up?
Yes, if you have it up, it's on auto record. Do you have
Here you
it?
go, buddy. I'll just go to here.
Do I need a flight plan or anything in here? Or?
No.
It's so cold. I'm so cold.
Oh, you
If it's below 80, I'm freezing.
well, you're like me. I'm not a cold weather person at all.
Got that.
All right, what brings it up and what brings it down?
Yes.
Okay, it raises up and down.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be the crank handle.
Yeah, go clockwise or counter.
I don't have a clue. I've never had to adjust it.
And Janis, do you have a headset as well, or you're going to use?
I'm going to use that
Okay,
one.
cool.
Yeah, I just figured out.
Turn this noise canceling, all that sort of stuff. Pretty simple. Oh man.
All right.
Okay. Don't feel too bad.
It's got, yeah, it was rolling a minute ago. The other ones.
Tell me about your experience right quick before we get started. Do you have G1000 in your 182?
Yeah, we'll go with G1000,
Well,
but not NXI.
That's
And it's a cap 140, so it's not GFC 700, which is another thing I kind of wanted to play with. And then
okay. Well, before we got started with that, do you have any questions about this right here? Because it's far superior to the other.
it's laid out a little different. So you got yaw dampener,
Yaw
which I
dampener,
don't
autopilot.
really. Okay, so it's just on and on, right?
That's correct. Now, if you want to kick the autopilot off, if you hit the red button, you'll kick both of these off.
Okay.
If you hit the trim, you'll kick the autopilot off.
But keep the yaw damper stays on.
So before you land, you're going to want to hit that red button, make sure it's off, or your crosswinds will be a little funny.
Okay. All right.
I think I got noise cancellation on. don't I?
That's the
You do,
gist
yeah.
of
As
it.
long as
You've
that
got
thing blinking
100
green,
different
you're
ways
good
to
to
skin a cat in this as far as that goes. You've got heading here.
Okay, you got it
You've
down
got
here.
heading down here. You've got heading somewhere else.
You got it over here and over here.
You've got
Yeah.
altitude. You've got altitude here. You've got altitude down here. You've got altitude somewhere else. You've got heading over there.
Yeah.
So you've got a little bit of everything, whatever's easiest for you.
Well, I mean, I'm not used to it here, but because I don't use it on the PFD side, well, I just have PFD and MFD.
Right.
But I always use the altitude over here because I like to keep my left
Exactly.
hand over here. But this is kind of nice that you got it all in one spot.
And they make it good so you can fly and still work, because
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than trying to reach over
Yeah.
to the opposite side and so forth. Okay. Approach speed, we're going to be looking for about 85 knots on approach.
Okay.
Thing stalls in the 50s and so forth, so that's not a big
See
deal.
yourself in the back.
The only thing that'll catch you, the engine, is if this is the intimidating part. You're going to love this part because you have an injected 182.
Anything we can have them lean back.
It takes twice as much skill to operate an injected 182 on a hot day as it does one of these.
Okay.
Factors that goes into operating a 182 correctly, that engine to take care of it and so forth. But you'll have your engine parameters up here, and those will take a little while to get your scan to figure out which ones to look at. The main thing is we're just going to make sure, and we'll stop before we get into a yellow or a red arc. And depending on the temperature, altitude, and this and that and the other, you may torque out before you temp out. Sometimes you may temp out before you torque out and so forth. So you'll just run it up, and basically we'll run those throttles up till the first needle hits basically close to the yellow, and that's where we'll leave our takeoff power and so forth. As far as props are concerned, here's our throttle. That's going to be our takeoff thrust. The props are going to be full forward just like you would in a car. We just don't ever want to pull this back behind the stop if we don't have to, because that's our cutoff. That's going to be our mixture, we'd call it. So once we get off the ground, we can ease the props back, and we'll pull them back to about 2,000 RPM.
You do the prop first or the throttle or the power first?
That really doesn't matter. in
Okay,
this
see, in the
airplane.
182, you always pull power
Exactly.
out and then prop, and then
Right.
prop in, then
We don't
power
have to
up.
worry about
So it's-
manifold pressure and that
Okay,
kind of
okay.
thing. So we'll leave that takeoff power in and make sure not torquing too much. And if we do, we'll pull the throttle back. But we'll pull the prop back, and we'll pull it back till we see about 2,000 RPM. And there's no rush for that. Just makes it quieter inside.
Okay.
Just so it's not spinning as much. Otherwise, you don't have to worry about anything. Just when we're in our approach environment, we'll run our everything full forward. So you'll be playing with the torque up here. Generally, somewhere on final, that torque is somewhere around 400 to 600 pounds of torque. It may be a little bit slow, so in a very slight throttle movements, it doesn't take much. But that engine, once it spools up, it comes up, and you'll be going too fast, and you'll be pulling the throttle back, and you'll be chasing it. So you'll want to lead it and make some minor adjustments, and that's not a big
Okay,
deal.
that's going to be a totally different.
What's different for me in this airplane is the fact that when you go to idle and you're in that flare and you go to idle, that prop flattens out, and it just wants to settle on you. It'll just it'll settle down. So you'll be prepared for that and just ease it to idle.
Okay.
Just kind of.
I always leave a little power in on the 182. I always feel like it lands a little, but you got to tell me what works best for this.
That'll work as well. The most important thing, period, you'll ever do is you never take off anything that flaps 20. So we're going to get those flaps out pretty quick once we get started. You never take off with zero flaps.
Okay. 138 is 140 on a 182 for the first 10. Okay, so it's kind of similar.
It is.
Yeah.
You're going to feel very comfortable. I was excited to hear you were in 182 because you're going to love this. Okay, if you'll move your headset there over so that you can see what you're doing. We've got our fuel systems here. Now I've got one shut off just because if we're sitting on a ramp, that fuel can migrate to one side, so I'll shut one off to keep it. It happens a lot when I first started flying during taxi, because you're making the turns on taxi and you're just throwing it all over, and all of a sudden you're way out. So that's why I...
There we go.
There you go. Oh, that's why I couldn't move mine. Those are supposed to be locked on
You
takeoff,
got any
by the way.
problem? You just ask me and I'll show you how to work it.
Then we got a
I'm
Kodiak
glad to
truck
know.
in
I'm
here.
very glad to know that. Here I was all nervous.
Remember, 184.9
Yeah,
out.
0.9. 0.9. Okay, now, if we're going to start, we're going to go ahead and set the brakes. So you're going to mash on the pedals like you can, and your parking brake lever, T-handle is here. So you push that button in the middle while you're pulling.
Okay.
It's hard to see. And that's a hydraulic valve that you're shutting off. It's not
Okay.
spring.
So do you actually set the brakes first?
They say it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So it would be a controllable check valve. I haven't proven that theory yet,
Okay.
but we can try that on the way back if we wanted to.
Okay.
You just so you got some switches here. You've got your lights up
Beacon
here.
on, beacon, okay.
Period.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I
there
love
was
the
one of our
pulse lights in this
one of
thing.
our other,
This would be for your
prospects was kinda going
anti-ice
trips,
as
so
far as engine
we
inlet.
porta potty back
That's
there.
to throw all the rain and debris down out.
Just see how it fits.
Yeah, it's
So
inertial
the inertial
separator. Then,
separator.
okay.
So
They
you've
wanna go on longer
got your
trips.
normal, and you've got a
Sometimes they
bypass
stop,
with a
you know,
separate
so they wanna-
actuator and torpedo heat, which we don't need today. We're clear, and this is going to be our TKS that we have. So on the other side over there, this environmental control panel will pop up here in just a minute.
Yeah, he showed me a picture of that.
We're not going to pull that unless you want the engine to quit.
Okay.
So all of our breakers are in. Sometimes I'll have that door seal pulled just because I don't want to hear that thing going brrrr all the
Okay.
time. Then I forget it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's loud. And when I push that in, everything gets quieter in here again. So that'll happen.
What kind of dogs you guys have?
Rudder trim here, aileron trim up here. I
Okay.
don't think you're going to have to mess with those.
Yeah.
You've got your good old trim wheel here, plus you've got your trim up there.
Here. Okay. Now, does this have a mark for neutral?
It's going to be right up here.
Oh, that's
See
nice.
that?
Because I was looking for a white line somewhere. Okay.
Exactly. So go ahead and what we're going to do, we're going to turn our master on. So it's going to be that far left. We're going to go ahead and turn the master on.
Okay. Alice, Janice, you got the audio recording too?
Yes, it's going.
Okay.
That what you're hearing right now are these door seals there and up, and now you can go ahead and turn your avionics bus on, which is the next one.
Both of them? Oh, that's
Just that
auxiliary. Okay.
There you go. Now that we've got that, we're going to wait for this to fire up here, and I'll let you
Well, I guess
do
I'll-
that so we can
Continue.
continue.
Oh, wait, balance.
You can enter everything in here, and it'll give you all your weight and balance. It's the first thing that always pops up.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we've got this, we see we've got plenty of voltage and so forth. So the best thing to do there is what we like to do. Gosh darn it.
So you guys have any more,
The best thing we like to do is turn the ignition on first. So you see the ignition? We'll turn that on so we can listen for it. We hear it. So we're going to turn our standby pump now to the left. Listen to that. We're going to go ahead and turn that on.
Okay.
That's our pump is on. Our generators are off. We'll verify that.
Okay.
So, and that's our generator and alternator switch down there that we'll see.
Okay.
Now that we've done that, our beacon is burning. Now you've got two switches. This switch right here, you're going to have to hold that switch in low motor. You're going to hold it down.
Okay.
You're
Great.
going to hold it down until NG says 52%.
Okay.
Then you can let go.
Okay.
But you want to hold that until that time.
Okay.
We're going to be watching NG right here first and ITT, making sure it doesn't go. When we see about 14% NG, we're going to come out of cutoff and go right onto that notch right there.
This.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So ready then?
Okay, I see a clear prop.
All right. Clear left, clear right.
So you're going to hold down, keep holding over there. And there, that's good. So you're going to come out and pull it back to that stop. And now we're looking for a fire in the hole. So oil pressure is alive, ITT is alive, everything is increasing.
Okay.
So we're good. There's our line up. We're still increasing there.
Let go.
ITT2. Now you can let go.
Okay.
Now that you let go, you've got a good start. Everything's looking good. You can do your backwards C now. And you can go ahead and turn your ignition off.
All right.
You can turn your pump to standby.
Stand by.
And then go ahead and turn your alternator on and generator.
Both. Okay.
Now that we got those fired up,
Okay.
now what the heck is on? Now you can turn that aux bus on, which is the next big rocker switch.
All right.
What that aux bus does now is gives you your environmental control panel here.
Okay.
In the summertime, it's very important to get that on.
That was pretty quick. Yeah.
Now with this, because of the way the heater works, we're using bleed air. What we've got selected, it will send air in and bring the temperature up, and then it'll let it cool off and it'll send air. So you'll hear this rush of air every so often. That's that heater bringing warm air in. It's kind of a different thing to get used to. It caught me off guard the very first
Okay.
time. Okay. So we're good here. We can go ahead and turn these on.
Okay, so they're not on automatic. We got to redo them.
Alright, y'all got me back there?
Okay, we're going to go ahead and put 20 degree flaps in. We see that. We've got our flap indicator.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
You get your elevator trim here. Generally, when you want to take off, you'll have that right at the top of the T.
Okay.
So that's a good spot for it to be. Rudder off to the left a little bit, which will be fine. You know, you have this in your G1000, your all and so forth. That'll be fairly important. So as far as that goes, we're ready to taxi whenever.
Alright.
Jabbar traffic, Kodiak 267 Kilo Quebec, taxiing to the run-up area for 18 Jabbar.
Alright, so
Mash your pedals and push that off, and
just push it?
push the button and then push it in. There you go. These big old tires, and they're a little low on pressure, so it's smooth as you want to drive it to Fort Worth. It runs but it is that nose wheel, the spring tension that makes it turn. You kind of got to lead it, give it some. So every once in a while you'll have to tap the brake or whatever. But it's the easiest seeing thing you've ever been.
Alright, we ready?
Ready.
That's the most fun I have on a flight is the brake check.
Oh yeah, brake checks. Well, I'm thinking we'll get you up here in a little bit if we're getting out west. If you want to come up, how it feels.
Yeah, I think you'd like to just at least kind of see how it's going.
Okay, I'm letting you work radios and all that business. You just let me know what you need.
It's just a little bigger and a little higher off the ground. It's kind of different.
It is.
Is there any kind of run-up we do or not?
Every once in a while we'll do a prop governor check and so forth over here, but we've already done that, so there's not really a need for that. Everything is looking good in the green here. We've already checked our props and so forth. One thing we will do is we'll go to high idle when we're going over the runway. It's just two different idle settings. In the summertime, you're going to need to bump that up just a little bit, and if you're listening, you can listen to the engine. I'm going to push it forward. Okay. It's basically speeding the engine up, and high idle, you'll be able to be on and on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we don't need, not running the air conditioner. When you're running the air conditioner, you've got to carry a little bit more RPM on the engine, so you're not taking it down and putting a load on it. Okay. But other than that, we'll just basically be pushing everything. We'll start at the top, make sure we're both on. Come down, we've got our lights, everything's forward here. Flaps are good. Nothing clear, trims are. Are basically station. What we're going to do when we take the runway here, we're going to slowly start pushing this throttle up. Everything's going to start coming up. Chances are we're going to, I'm not sure what we're going to do out there because it's cockpit and cold. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to be watching our needles here, and basically we don't want anything. We'll stop when we get just to the yellow of whichever one hits there first. Okay. By that time, you're ready to rotate. When you're pushing that throttle up, you're trying to be easy with it and so forth, and you'll be ready to rotate. At around 55, it's going to start getting light. At 65, you can just go ahead and bring it on off.
So I rotated 60, so.
You'll increase to 85. At 85, we can pick up one notch of flaps, and then around 100, we'll pick up the second notch. And then you're just good to go. When you have time, you can pull the throttle back. And when you pull the throttle back, you're going to be looking at this torque, the RPM at the prop, and you're going to pull that back around 2,000 and call that good. So right here, if you pick up on the gates and pull that back, pull it back.
Come on back. There we go. Oh, okay. Wow, you can save brakes like that.
Exactly. You'll get a good feel of it.
All right, clear downwind. Yes.
One more of these checks.
All right.
That's good. Okay, I'm going to give you some lights. All right, make your radio calls if you'd like.
Jabbar traffic, Kodiak 267 Kilo Quebec, taking off runway 18 Jabbar.
Okay, so we're going to start at the top. I've got both tanks on.
Tanks.
1 and 2. Okay. We're full forward here. We're going to run this forward, so you may need some brakes when you're going out. Okay? Throttles are there. Flaps set one more time. Trailers are good. You're good to go. All right. That is clear.
Clear and clear. Boy, it wants to get up and go, doesn't it?
It does.
It's ready.
I normally say that
when you're lined up.
I'm lined up there, but on the good grief. So now if you're looking here, I'll help you with your throttle. Yeah. Let her fly. Here's 80. I'm going to go ahead and pick your flaps up. 10 up, okay? They normally teach that trim in on takeoff. I'm more of a pedal guy, so you can use a little right ball if you wanted to there. I want to pick up your next notch your flaps. That'll help. Alright, well, it's automatic trim, so once it gets done, then you can go ahead and trim it out some more if you'd like.
Jabbar,
Yeah, I'm seeing clear right.
267 kilo back, turning right crosswind, 18. Jabbar.
Give you your yaw damper there. Alright, make me. Here back this direction.
Jabbar traffic, Kodiak 26 kilo Quebec, turning downwind to 18, Jabbar.
You're looking good on your speed. If you want to, grab that prop there, and you can pull it back till you see 2,000. It is really stiff on the controls. It is stiff, but once we get out, you're going to see that it's extremely responsive. And if it wasn't stiff, you'd be over-controlling all day long, I believe. It feels a lot more like a 210. Okay.
Traffic, Kodiak 267 kilo Quebec, departing the area to the northeast, Jabbar.
All right. When you let go, what happens? Okay, good job. That's not too bad. Oh, we're honking though. It's drinking from a fire hydrant, so just no, it is time. It's not a problem. The good thing about it is she just doesn't care. She'll do anything you want. All right, that's a little better. All right, see that little airport off to our right? Let's see here. Okay, yep, that's Stearman. Okay, and they got a little fly-in hamburger place there. Awesome. Oh, very cool. What's the temperature back there?
It's cool.
You want to turn it up just a little bit there, Michael?
Betcha. That's a pretty lake. It's El Dorado Lake. So in a pattern, what's like downwind? 90, 100 knots, and then base is what? You'll be somewhere in the 100 range, as far as that goes, to get you within your flap speed settings and so forth. So once you get to downwind, you're pulling about 650 pounds of torque, and that'll start getting you slowed down so you can start entering things in. And that torque, learning those numbers, and I'm still trying to perfect those numbers. But then you know how I feel. Exactly. It's all a numbers game in any airplane once you figure those out. An airplane's just an airplane. It's El Dorado refinery over there.
We saw that coming in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's so stable. I know what you're dealing with because there's been a couple times. Why did it couple? And it's because the airplane flies so well. When you take the hands off of it, you think you're flying, and it's not doing something. You think it's flying, but it's not. Yeah. That might have something to do with it. That's what I've got myself. Whatever excuse you want to give me to make me not look so bad, feel free. I forget to kick the autopilot on that. Why isn't it doing it? Oh, I just thought when we set the vertical speed to 500 that it was going to do that. V-bars are going to do it. Okay, I got you. Well, we should have gone somewhere. That's the fun part, is going somewhere. Yeah.
Well, y'all don't have time to eat. We have to go somewhere
I
to
wish we
eat.
did. Yeah, our whole deal with our YouTube channels, we fly someplace to go eat.
This is part of the Flint Hills out here, and that's why it's a national protected area. That's why there's no homes or anything out there. It's all just prairie.
Oh, that's pretty good. I was wondering about that. That's really
Lots
great.
of nothing out there, isn't there?
A lot of fun places to land. Yeah, that's the one thing about out here
if you do have a problem, someplace to land. Absolutely.
As I say, in this thing too, Ron, there wouldn't be an issue at all down there.
No,
Where-
there's not. The landing gear, well, they say it's rated to handle a 9-inch stump, which I have so many questions when I make that statement. But it's amazing. Interesting fact with this is the stalls are amazing in this airplane as far as once you get your horn and then you'll go ahead and keep holding it back, you keep it on the stop, that stall will break and it'll start to settle. In that stall, you've still got full control of the ailerons all the way down. You just keep it all the way back and you can sit there and fly the airplane all the way to the ground at about 1,100 foot a minute. The Cirrus, when you pop the chute, you're descending at 1,300 foot a minute.
Yeah. But at least this, man, I can see good out of this.
I tend to flare too high in this one.
Well, and
I tend to always flare too high, and the side picture going from one airplane to the other, I haven't quite got it down in this one.
I could imagine simply because if you fly different things.
The good thing is she doesn't care.
If we were going to go eat, would we land at an airport somewhere?
Yeah.
we could land at Stearman.
Wherever you guys would like to go, that'd be great.
See here.
What'd you like?
I'm trying to find nearest.
That's
See
part
the
of that
difference?
Eldorado
There you go.
Lake.
Okay. And then what we want is one cable on
And you should be able to hit direct to right now.
to enter.
There you have it.
All right, now the frequencies we have to get over here, correct? Don't we do this, if I remember?
Put a waypoint.
All right, and then where are frequencies? Oh, yeah, there we go. But you can actually put them up
I
in there.
believe you can.
All right, and
Never do that.
Don't run
I don't
up there, I just dial them in.
I'm a dialer, so I don't know how to work that.
Okay.
It does a good job.
okay, that should pop up there, right? There we go. The NXI is a little different. It's a G1000, but some of the stuff just feels different. Now this will do a visual, correct?
I believe so. If we did a procedure here,
Select approach.
enter, visual,
17.
enter. You go ahead and hit enter here,
Okay.
and then you want a straight in or
Yeah, let's straight in it, yeah.
So we'll go straight in, enter. Minimums, we'll load it. Let's see.
Stearman traffic, Kodiak 267 Kilo Quebec is 7 to the east, inbound for 17 full stop, Stearman.
Oh, you look like a natural.
But you're a little bit better back here, Janice?
Oh yeah,
It is?
I'm good,
Okay.
I'm good, yeah. My feet were just a little cold.
I hear you, yeah.
We've even got more heat. We've got electric heat that I can turn on, but I've never turned it on before. But there's actually electric heat panels back there to keep everything warm.
I'm good now.
See, I wonder if I can hit approach here. Yeah, there's approach. So, if you hit that TCS button right there, that'll keep you centered at that point. Then you'll actually have your bars will follow that visual in. Oh, where you're going to be intercepting that final and turning left. Oh, right here is also your distance.
But that's to intercepting the flight plan. That's not to Stearman, correct?
I don't know. I've never done a visual
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Well, I was trying to do the. Let me hold out here.
Stearman traffic, Kodiak 267 Kilo Quebec is 5 to the north, straight in 17, Stearman.
Somebody was back taxiing, Ron.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, I'm a left seat driver. I mean a right seat driver. I'm sitting in the back.
If you wanted to, you can go ahead and get some flaps out before you get any faster. All right. Have you one notch there? About 700 on your torque, or maybe even 600 now. Want to go ahead and push your your props forward?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for
That'll
reminding
slow
me
you
of
down
that.
some. Go ahead and pull that throttle back some, and we'll start getting down to where we can get some more flaps in. I overshot that a little bit.
That's all right.
You don't mind? You can see with that power back, she'll really start to fall off on airspeed. So, and you're good, but you'll need to put some shortly.
500.
Steerman traffic, Kodiak 267 kilo back, short final 17, full stop, Steerman.
Just gave you 20 degrees there while you're talking. Yeah, I felt that. And you can go ahead and add in about another 200 pounds, maybe look for about 400 or so. Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong one. You got your airspeed there. We're shooting for 85. Alright, so that'll work. Slip 4, we're going to do a little bit more. We're at 80 now. Alright, there you go. When I give you the rest of these flaps, I'm going to give it to you early, just so you can feel it. Okay. You need to add a little power because we're pretty flat. And just maintain that 80, 85. Okay, I see it's got minimum airspeed there. Yeah. You're good. Up a little high. All dampers away. Alright. She's looking good. It's looking great. Start pulling back on that throttle slowly. Going back on the throttle. More. Wow, they parked them airplanes close. Didn't start coming off. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down. Let's keep coming down a little bit now. Go ahead and go to idle whenever you want. There you go. See, she's forgiving. Oh, well. It's a side picture. Now with this, go ahead and pick up on those and we're going to pull back. Okay. You got it. You go ahead and pull it back. Let's jump on the brakes a little bit. Need some right pedal there. If you're not pushing right, or are you turning around? Yeah. Okay.
That felt really fast.
Yeah, I did. We were a little fast.
Kodiak 267 kilo back taxi in 17, Steerman.
Sorry about that, you back taxi here. Yeah, that had me a little nervous with the side. Yeah, you were kind of wondering what the heck this boy going way over there for.
It's pretty
Okay,
cool. They've
I'm going to go to low idle. Oh, there we go. That'll make things a little easier. We're going to go ahead
We've got housing development over here.
and one tank off.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, if you feel comfortable there, I can either look outside, but you can go ahead and take your boost pump. It's on standby right now. You can turn that to off. The auxiliary pump, there you go. That'll help. Wow, they parked them airplanes close to the runway. Yeah. They had a B-17 parked here a few weeks ago.
Biplanes all land in the grass over here.
Oh, we should have done that. Okay, that's grass runways right there.
Right next to this one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right here.
Yeah.
So just say, landing in the grass. When they,
Alright, let me... Where you going? We're going to spin around and park on the other side of him. Okay.
Human area traffic, Cessna 9 Sierra Lima taxiing out for departure on runway 17. Human. Alright, Kodiak 26 kilo Quebec is clear 17, Steerman.
Alright, let's make sure we're clear left. Plenty of room on the right. Lots of room on the right. This was all grass over here before, and they're making it bigger because they really don't have enough in here. It's a good idea.
that's what they're doing down there, too. I didn't realize they were working on down there.
Alrighty. Okay. Now that we're here, we're already in low idle. Let's see, we've got everything good there. Let's go ahead and shut the aux bus off. I like shutting that off. There you go. And then now we're going to go ahead and feather the prop. Our ITT looks like it's stabilized there, so go ahead and pull all the way back, and then over the catch and back. All the way, there you go. Feather, okay? That prop's going like this, and it'll run like that all day long right there. Okay? Let's see, we're off there. We've got pretty much everything off that we'd want right now. So we go ahead and pull this over and back the cutoff. Your generator's off. Your alternator's off. And all the rest of it off. And
There you have it. Well, how about that? You don't need me. No. I said no. I meant no like in no. You're wrong. Okay. Well done.
That's right, yeah.